What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Halo Infinite video. While I usually do ending explained and lore videos for the MCU, different movies and TV shows, there's nothing out to talk about really this week other than my Hawkeye video on Wednesday. 2, Halo is my favourite game series of all time, followed very closely by The Legend of Zelda. And 3, it's Halo Infinite release week this Wednesday, which I am very excited about, but I have to wait until 6 PM in the UK to play it. Now, while there have been some legendary villains in the Halo franchise, such as the Prophets, Tartarus, and even Guilty Spark, we are well beyond the Great Journey and the original Bungie trilogy. The villains in this new 343 era have not really been that good. Maybe I enjoyed the Didact because I had read all the books before. We even have an evil Cortana. But here on the Zeta Halo, in Halo Infinite, we will tango with the Banished and Escharum and possibly Atriox. This is a primer for those of you who did not play Halo Wars 2 and generally anyone wanting to get caught up before Halo Infinite, which is intended to appeal to new players, just like Combat Evolved did when it blew my mind and I had no idea that the consoles can do shooters as I moved gradually from PC to console. Halo Infinite takes place on the Zeta Halo, which the lore itself could have its own video, and this is by no means going to be an exhaustive look. It is simply a quick primer to set us up for who we are going to be smashing the face out of in Halo Infinite. Now, Zeta Halo is one of the last remaining Halo rings which were built to wipe out the Flood. This is what I mean, the last one that was from way back when the Forerunners had the Halo array turned on, thus making it one of the oldest installations in history. Now, in the story before Infinite, the Infinity was sent to Zeta Halo after Cortana had led an AI uprising, calling themselves the Created and tending to steal the mantle of responsibility from humans. However, on approach, the Infinity is attacked by the Banished, but who the hell are they? Now, there will be no spoilers for Infinite. I haven't played it, except from quite a lot of time on the multiplayer, but let's dive in. During the Human Covenant War, a brute named Atriox and Decimus, as well as a few others, were tired of being used as cannon fodder by the Sangheili, aka the Elite, you may know them as. Now, these people were used as real targets for the Elites to soften the attack before they came in and absolutely took over, which explains why they were so happy to overthrow the Sangheili as the protectors of the Prophets. Now, they formed the Banished. This group, Atriox, went on to join this splinter group, who acted as pirates making a living on the fringes. Now, eventually, as the Covenant fell during the Great Schism and after, they would amass great bounties and were eventually able to fight in the open, not live on the fringes, and expand into human space. After this, the Banished would invade the Ark. Of course, that Ark, if you had played the original trilogy, you would know was the place that created all of these Halos. You can create a new Halo, and you can even, turn them on to wipe out all life if you're absolutely crazy, like the Covenant. Now, after the portal between the Ark and Earth was stopped by Cortana's post-rising up, the UNSC and the Banished would battle on this Ark after they were both stranded on there. Bit awkward. Now, the battle would enrage for a while, with the humans using the Ark to create a new Halo to escape on, which was ballsy. This was all taken place during Halo Wars 2, which you can check out on Game Pass, but you haven't got long before Infinite comes out. Now, during the battle, Decimus was killed, marking Escharum the new second-in-command to Atriox, who was the leader of the Banished. While the Atriox went with his army to the Ark, Escharum, who was Atriox's mentor even before the Banished were formed, was put in charge of all of the Banished forces. Now, he would help save Atriox from the Ark using a slip space portal on Reach, which happened during the whole Shadows on Reach book, which you can go and check out. And yes, that Reach, from the best Halo game. They managed to open the portal and Atriox returns to the Banished, but it doesn't end there. Obviously, we have a full campaign yet to play, and this is recorded and edited before that comes out. I'm recording this on the 6th of December 2021. Now, he says that the Banished have something better that they are meant for, but what is that? So where did they go? Well, we know that Escharum and the Banished went to Zeta Halo, which led to a fight between the UNSC and the Banished, with the Brute taking control of Zeta Halo, and we get a menacing talk from your boy Escharum in the trailers, seemingly wanting to end humanity. Poor humans, they have got the created crisis with Cortana and now the Banished. Interestingly, Atriox is nowhere to be seen except in a hologram. So where is he? Well, I guess we will have to simply play Halo Infinite to find out. That was pretty much a whistle-stop tour between years and years of backstory and lore. Yes, I had fun making that, so if you enjoyed it, please drop a like down below. Do subscribe with notifications on. I do hope during droughts of Netflix and Prime movies and no movies at the cinemas and not much on TV to talk about, well, I want to make more of this content for video games, because lore is why I started this channel. So I will be back on Wednesday for, of course, Hawkeye. So I will be talking to you about that and playing Infinite until my eyes bleed. But that is it. I'll see you soon and goodbye.